Hi everybody and welcome to the Sherlou Club.
Hey guys, it's Chris with VFG. Welcome back.
Yeah, so today we're going to test something. Tara and Tick earlier this week got new gadgets. And what we want to figure out is that are those gadgets good against Edgar? Why Edgar? Because well, I mean, Edgar is kind of the meta right now. I mean, he's the Hulk. He's the one you want to destroy because he's so annoying and so hard to counter. So we think that maybe those two gadgets were created to help out, but we're going to test it. And how are we going to test it? I'll let Chris explain how.
Yeah, thanks, Sherlou. So guys, we're going to do 4 tests, 2 per brawler. So we're going to take each one of Edgar's star powers, the jumping and the healing ability, and we're going to see what it does when we use the new gadgets for Tick and Tara. See if either one has any effect, see if we can either kill Edgar or get the Edgar to run off at least with a lot of damage.
Okay, good. So you're going to start, we on the screen, sadly, I cannot show which one you have, but I think you start with Tick, is it?
Yes, sure. So I'm going to start with Tick.
Okay, good. You have the right gadget?
I do have the right gadget.
Yes. So let's go in. It's Purple Paradise. I took something simple.
Sure. And for those watching, I am using the star power with the 9% reload time decrease or increase, just in case you're wondering what star power I was using.
So it
all right, Sherlou.
Pop my jump right from the start because the idea is to test the jumping abilities to see if it does anything. So I'll ask you to stay still if you want to. So I'll jump on you right now. Oh, okay. So that kind, I was repelled there, and you got out with almost no damage.
Right, almost no damage. Now, I did have the advantage of knowing you were going to jump in, so I had a shot ready.
Yeah.
So on my screen, you guys can't see it, but I had it ready just in front of me to release it as you were jumping in, just to provide a little more damage. So if you can do that in a real game, I think that would definitely help scare the Edgar off.
Okay.
All right,
Could you, for this one, not do it so we can see just the power of the new gadget?
Sure.
Okay, let's try this.
Let's try just...
Okay, I'm going in, buddy. Oh, yeah. I mean,
yes.
This is good. This is good. I mean, you got me out of there. I couldn't reach you anymore. Let's recharge this for one last time, but I think that this one really proves that even with the 1,000 damage, it did nothing to you. So
no, it didn't. It did nothing. And Sherlou, one more thing before you jump in.
Yes.
I think the bomb actually pushes you far enough away, so I'm not going to move. I think the bomb will push you far enough away to where you can no longer reach me.
Yes.
Like your attack won't hit. So let's try that. I won't move after we jump.
Okay. I slipped here and activated the button. We have to wait for the reload time. I'll put that on multiply by 400 times the speed, so we're gonna sound like chipmunks.
Yeah. Okay, maybe we're out of time. Oh man, yes, we are. Oh man, yeah, we did. We're gonna have to do that again. That was my bad. Let's try it one more time. I'll change my gadget.
My jump because on this one I don't think it does any difference since you're immune. If I do my 1,000 damage or don't do my 1,000 damage, I don't think that doesn't change anything. So we're gonna jump in the second test right away.
Yeah.
That'd be the best.
Yeah, you're right, Sherlou. With being the invincibility, that star power won't, or that gadget, the star power won't have any effect at all.
No, yeah, that's it. So okay, so we'll have to wait a little bit. There we go. And I'll as soon as I'm done, I'll attack when I'm far away also. Yeah, still in range.
Barely in range. Okay.
So if you, depending on where I go after this one, if you move just slightly, you're good. We'll try this. Okay, I'll put the jump on you. Attack like crazy, doesn't do anything. And as soon as you move, I'm out. And
yes.
Yeah. So
you'll be able to tell based on how Edgar jumps in where he is at compared to Tick. So if he's on the bottom of Tick, you need to run up. If he's on the top of Tick, you need to run down.
Yeah.
You'll see where the bomb will actually push, which direction Edgar will get pushed to.
Okay, so we'll do it on the side so people can see good. So I'll jump on you here. Try to attack, and I'll be pushed the same way I came. Not necessarily.
I could do this.
Interesting.
Yeah, because the last time I went the other way.
Yeah, but I think you landed in front of me. I'm
That
curious.
might be possible. That might be possible.
So try and jump to the top of me,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Okay. Here we go. Yeah. That way.
Yeah,
That way. Yeah. And when you jump on, when I jump in front of you, I go back. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. But I think that we demonstrated here that this is a counter to Edgar. I mean, an average good player with Tick could get out of this one.
Yeah, definitely, and especially if you're like in a duo format with a teammate that can help pile on. That Edgar's probably not going to last very long.
No, exactly. So good. I think the first test demonstrate that the new Tick gadget could be a good counter against an Edgar.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go to Tara now. I'll let you change.
I'm not as confident with Terra, by the way.
No.
Going into this.
In that one, we'll see. My hypothesis here is that with the 1,000 damage when I land, depending on when you pop them, will probably not be effective. But if I'm with the healing, I think those could be really pesky, especially if you move right as I jump. If you start moving right away, I think I could be in trouble. But let's go in and let's verify our theory here. You have the right gadget?
I do have the right gadget using the support from beyond. And then just so you know, I am using the star power of Black Portal, which is actually it's the attacking version, not the healing version. Okay. So if you were to have a super and you threw that, you would actually have 4 little minions on the field instead of just 3. So anyway, I don't think we'll use that as we're testing it here, but that's what I use.
Yeah, we could test it. Let me charge this up a little bit faster.
Yeah, so what's interesting is going to be here is I have no way to control you landing on me. So I've got 4,400 health, and you will, you're going to knock out 1,000 right away. And wow, Edgar really tore those up. I mean, he actually, I think, hit all 3 in with the 1 punch.
I think he did, sadly.
Yeah, you're gonna knock out 1,000 right away.
Let's try this again. Okay, now I have my ultimate ready. Oops, I missed. Okay, so you see, I missed a little bit. So if I miss a little bit, at least you see, it's good that I missed a little bit because you popped it, and then I was still in range, but the first thing I hit, it wasn't you. It was those guys.
Yeah. Yeah, and Sherlou, what I'm realizing is you gotta wait till Edgar lands to pop the gadget.
Yes.
Like, I will pop it early, and you will see you're gonna kill all 3 without even punching.
Okay.
So as you're in the air, I'll pop it, and we'll see how fast they die off here.
Okay, I'll tell you when okay, I'm jumping now. Yeah. The jump kills them. That was my problem with 1,000 points of life. I think those would be really best if they had 1,001 point of life.
Yes. Yeah, so what I'd like to do is try this again, and I want to be able to pop the gadget after you land, or maybe before. No, it wouldn't work. They would clump together. I want to try and pop it after you land and see if that causes you to say, if you're auto aiming, are you going to hit her little shadow characters versus me?
Okay.
Like if I were to run the opposite direction of you, Sherlou.
Okay, I'm coming in.
Oh, I don't have any more gadgets. Those are just the 3 gadgets.
Oh, okay. Oh, you killed me! Why? Oh, it's 3-3, but you have the blue one. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try this again.
This kind of counts as a 1v1, doesn't it?
Yes. Yeah, it counts. You win. I won the first one. You won this one. This is probably the worst 1v1 ever. Okay, I'm gonna attack you now. Be prepared.
1v1 with training wheels.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna do it after you land and run the opposite direction. If I were to try and stay away from an Edgar.
Good. So I'm ready. I'm gonna jump. Oh, it saved your life here. It saved your life because I hit that automatic attack like crazy, and I killed I think 2 of them right away, right from the start.
Yep.
And but the third one survived that and was even able to do a little bit of damage on me.
So I'm gonna run. Looking at your screen, I think we're opposite, right? It flips the screen.
Oh.
So Sherlou, I am going to run up. All right.
Okay.
So chase after me this time because I think you ran away. I think if you run after me, it doesn't matter. They won't protect me.
Oh.
So I'm gonna run up, straight upwards.
Okay.
Yep.
Good. Okay. I'm ready when you are.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
You died.
So as long as you're running towards the player, the shadows have absolutely zero help or zero effect.
Yeah, but you told me where you were going, which wouldn't happen in a real game. In a real game, I wouldn't know. So if I attack you, let's say right now, let me put in position here. You run away. I'm trying to get in. You see, I didn't know where you were going. I thought you were going down. So but yeah, I want to say that it's kind of a counter. It helps. It helps.
Yeah, it helps a little bit. I definitely would not pick a Tara though to face off against an Edgar, even with her new gadget.
Yeah. Let's try the other version. There's one test we still have to do. And it's with my other star power. I think that will change. That will change the game here. I think now your system was gonna be much better because now, as soon as you see me jump, you can pop them right away.
Yeah. Yep.
You don't have
Agree.
to wait because my jump is not gonna kill them. But of course, you don't know which star power I will have. But yeah.
Yeah, without the jumping, I think you're going to see a big difference here because you're going to have 3 people to go after on top of me. So we'll see. We'll see how this one goes.
Yep. And
So in this case, you want to pop it early because you're not going to damage them by landing on them.
Yep. Exactly. So I'm gonna try to hit you. Whoops. There you go, man. You killed me.
Yeah, that was wow. That was more successful than I thought it would be.
Yeah, because my first few hits didn't land on you. They land on the other guys. So in a perfect world where you're standing still and I'm just aiming, and I know you're gonna go up, for example, I'm just gonna follow you or go down. I'm still in range.
So awesome.
But if we try it more organically, just come towards me. I'll try to get ready and not miss you. So let's say we're in the game. I saw you come. Oh man, you see? We probably would have both survived there,
Yes.
which would have not been the case without it, I think.
Yeah, so if you're going, if I don't know if Tara's gonna become part of the meta or be used a lot more with her new gadget, but if you're seeing as Edgar, you don't, you're going up against a lot more Taras. You definitely want to use the jumping ability with the 1,000 attack damage for sure.
So yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's also, if we just don't look at Edgar, but I'm not going to let you win this 1v1, Sherlou. All right, it's on 10 seconds to go. Let's do this.
Yeah. Yeah, you had no chance, but you had no chance here. I think Edgar is still, he's still really good. Still really good. Okay, so we did the 4th test. What are your I want you to do the conclusion here. What are your conclusions of the 4th test we did? Let's start with Tick.
Sure. So with Tick, we realized because of the immunity, the jumping in has absolutely zero effect. 1,000 damage, you're immune. The only way it would have an effect is if the player doesn't press the gadget in time. And then from there, it's a fight to either get away or attack. And that's where you would definitely want to use the super that has the healing. If you had to pick, hey, I'm going up against a tick, which one would I want to use? That definitely, that's what I would choose. Now, I do believe that tick actually is a viable solution to an Edgar, not long-term. Because you're limited to gadget, Sherlou.
Yep.
But I do believe it will get you out of a 1 or 2 situation, but it won't be a long-term solution if you're doing solos and you got the Edgar at the end and you're out of you're out of the gadgets. But I do
Duo
think it's
showdown
viable.
or a solo showdown, something that is quicker. You know, that,
Yep.
You won't fight everyone in that showdown because some teams are gonna, or some people are gonna kill each other without you. And so yeah, I think the way we play it on live, we always play on my channel duo showdown or solo showdown. I think in that scenario, a tick with this new gadget, the new gadget is a counter to Edgar. If you play,
Definitely.
of course, but
Yep.
that's real. That's true for anything. What about Tara now?
So my conclusion on Tara would be not good. Definitely not good.
Yeah.
She's pretty squishy. 4,000 health. The Edgar's jumping in, doing 1,000 damage, or healing. In either case, you would have to wait to deploy the Dark Shadow characters after landing, and I think at that point it's too late. He's already, because his unload speed is so quick. There's not much you can do. With Tick, you're exploding the Edgar away from you, barely within range of a hit. With Tara, there's nothing you can do. I don't think Tara is going to help at all with trying to nerf Edgar in the meta.
The best case scenario we saw in our testing is when I had the healing and not the jump, who does 1,000 damage, and you were kind of moving. And I came in, of course, since you were moving and I was aiming, and there's not that 1,000 damage over around me, I kind of missed you a little bit. You popped those guys, and you saw me coming because you could pop them beforehand because you were not afraid of my 1,000 damage since I didn't have it. And it was more organic because you were already in movement. I was in movement, like in a real game. I tried to kill you, but the first 2 hits that I got were on your shadow, and you and your third shadow were able to go away for a few seconds. And I killed the third shadow right away, but by that time, in a real game where there's bushes or walls or everything, I think you could have gone away. But yeah, I don't think it's a direct counter to Edgar. I agree 100% with you, but could give you in some scenario a little bit more chance to survive it. Would you agree with that? That it meant a little bit the survivability.
Yeah, no, Shirley, you make a very good point there. The key would be staying out of his jump range, not getting too close.
Yeah.
If he can jump completely on top of you, you're dead. But if he's going to jump slightly off center to where you can get a little distance back, throw down your gadget, and then you can probably get away. So there is some viability there, I think. But it would not be my character of choice for sure.
So, I don't want to bore people to death. Thank you a lot for testing with me the new gadget with our friend Tick over here, and also testing the gadget with Tara, if I can find her. Where is she? Here we go. That's not. Here's Tara. Yeah, we wanted to test those against Edgar. We did. So thank you very much for your help. I'll leave you with the last word, my friends.
Yeah, Sherlou, thanks for the opportunity. This was fun. I actually learned a lot just testing these characters out. So hopefully the folks watching are going to get the same out of it that we got.
Yes. So thank
Appreciate
you,
the time.
and see you soon. Bye-bye. Bye, Chris.
Cheers, Sherlou.